Praise be to Jesus. Gospel of Luke, chapter 21. There are 38 verses in this chapter. The main contents are the widow's offering, verses 1 to 4, the destruction of the temple foretold, verses 5 and 6, signs and persecutions, verses 7 to 19, the destruction of Jerusalem foretold, verses 20 to 24, the coming of the Son of Man, verses 25 to 28, the lesson of the fig tree, verses 29 to 33, exhortation to watch, verses 34 to 38. First question: who did Jesus see putting their gifts into the treasury? Answer: rich people. Next question: what did the poor widow put into treasury? Answer: two small copper coins. Next question: according to Jesus, who put in more than all others? Answer: he said, truly I tell you, this poor widow has put in more than all of them. Next question: why did Jesus say the poor widow put in more than all the others? Answer: for all of them have contributed out of their abundance, but she out of her poverty has put in all she had to live on. Next question: what were people saying about the temple in verse Luke 21:5? Answer: it was adorned with beautiful stones and gifts dedicated to God. Next question: what did Jesus say would happen to the stones of the temple? Answer: as for these things that you see, the days will come when not one stone will be left upon another. All will be thrown down. Next question: what did the people ask Jesus about the temple's destruction? Answer: teacher, when will this be, and what will be the sign that this is about to take place? Next question: what warning did Jesus give about those who come in his name? Answer: he said, beware that you are not led astray, for many will come in my name and say, I am he, and the time is near. Do not go after them. Next question: what should we not do when we hear of wars and insurrections? Answer: do not be terrified, for these things must take place first, but the end will not follow immediately. Next question: what will rise against each other according to verse Luke 21:10? Answer: nation will rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. Next question: what natural disasters and signs are mentioned in Luke chapter 21 verse 11? Answer: there will be great earthquakes and in various places famines and plagues, and there will be dreadful portents and great signs from heaven. Next question: what did Jesus say will happen before before the great signs from heaven. Answer. They will arrest you and persecute you. They will hand you over to synagogues and prisons, and you will be brought before kings and governors because of my name. Next question. Why will followers be brought before kings and governors? Answer. Because of my name. Next question. What opportunity will persecution give believers? Answer. An opportunity to testify. Next question. What should believers not prepare in advance? Answer. So make up your minds not to prepare your defense in advance. Next question. What will Jesus give his followers to respond to opponents? Answer. For I will give you words and a wisdom that none of your opponents will be able to withstand or contradict. Next question. Who will betray believers according to verse Luke chapter 21 verse 16? Answer. You will be betrayed even by parents and brothers, by relatives and friends, and they will put some of you to death. Next question. Why will the believers be hated by all? Answer. You will be hated by all because of my name. Next question. What did Jesus say will not perish as per Luke chapter 21 verse 18? Answer. But not a hair of your head will perish. Next question. How will you gain your souls? Answer. By your endurance, you will gain your souls. Next question. What sign shows that Jerusalem's desolation is near? Answer. When you see Jerusalem surrounded by armies, then know that its desolation has come near. Next question. What did Jesus say that people in different regions do when the desolation has come near? Answer. Then those in Judea must flee to the mountains, and those inside the city must leave it, and those out in the country must not enter it. Next question. For these are dash as a fulfillment of all that is written. Answer. Days of vengeance. Next question. Who is it especially hard for in those days of vengeance? Answer. Those who are pregnant and those who are nursing infants. Next question. For there will be great distress on the earth and dash. Answer. Wrath against this people. Next question. What will happen to the people of Jerusalem in verse Luke chapter 21 verse 24? Answer. They will fall by the edge of the sword and be taken away as captives among all nations, and Jerusalem will be trampled on by the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles are fulfilled. Next question. Until when will Jerusalem be trampled on by the Gentiles? Answer. Until the times of the Gentiles are fulfilled. Next question. Where will there be signs of the coming of the Son of Man? Answer. There will be signs in the sun, the moon, and the stars, and on the earth distress among the nations, confused by the roaring of the sea and the waves. Next question. Why will people faint from fear? Answer. People will faint from fear and foreboding of what is coming upon the world, for the powers of the heavens will be shaken. Next question. How will the Son of Man come? Answer. Then they will see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. Next question. What should you do when these things begin to take place? Answer. Stand up and raise your heads, because your redemption is drawing near. Next question. Which parable does Jesus say in Luke chapter 21? Answer. Parable of the fig tree. Next question. What does the sprouting of the fig tree's leaves indicate? Answer. As soon as they sprout leaves, you can see for yourselves and know that summer is already near. The summer is already near. Next question. What does the taking place of the signs mean? Answer. When you see these things taking place, you know that the kingdom of God is near. Next question. Truly I tell you, dash will not pass away until all things have taken place. Answer. This generation. Next question. What will not pass away even though heaven and earth do? Answer. My words. Next question. What should we be on guard against? Answer. Be on guard so that your hearts are not weighed down with dissipation and drunkenness and the worries of this life, and that day does not catch you unexpectedly. Next question. Why should we be alert at all times? Answer. So you may have the strength to escape all these things and to stand before the Son of Man. Next question. Where did Jesus spend his nights after teaching in the temple each day? Answer. On the Mount of Olives. Next question. Why would all the people get up early in the morning? Answer. To listen to him in the temple. Next question. Give Lucas 4, then they will see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. Answer. Luke chapter 21, verse 27. Next question. Give Lucas 4. Be alert at all times, praying that you may have the strength to escape all these things that will take place and to stand before the Son of Man. Answer. Luke chapter 21, verse 36. Next question. Give Lucas 4. By your endurance, you will gain your souls. Answer. Luke chapter 21, verse 19. Next question. Quote verse. Luke chapter 21, verse 33. Answer. Heaven and earth will pass away, but my words will not pass away. Next question. Quote verse. Luke chapter 21, verse 18. Answer. But not a hair of your head will perish. Thank you.